Every passing day brings a fresh challenge to US President Joe Biden's re-election bid. Now, Hollywood superstar, a lifelong Democrat and a strong supporter of Biden, George Clooney has issued a damning call for the president to quit the US presidential race. The actor and prominent Democratic fundraiser has said the president has won many battles in his career, but the one battle he cannot win is the fight against time. In an opinion piece in the New York Times, George Clooney writes, "I love Joe Biden as a senator, as a vice president, and as president. I consider him a friend and I believe in him. I believe in his character, in his morals. In the last 4 years, he's won many of the battles he's faced, but the one battle he cannot win is the fight against time. None of us can." Biden's re-election effort has been under intense scrutiny since a disastrous performance in a debate with Donald Trump last month. Now, in his sharp critique, Clooney writes, "It's devastating to say this, but the Joe Biden I was with 3 weeks ago at the fundraiser was not the Joe Biden of 2010. He wasn't even the Joe Biden of 2020. He was the same man we all witnessed at the debate. Was he tired? Yes. Did he have a cold? Maybe. But our party leaders need to stop telling us that 51 million people did not see what we just saw. We're also terrified by the prospect of a second Trump term that we've opted to ignore every warning sign." The latest interview by President Biden only reinforced what we saw the week before. Clooney then goes on to say, "As Democrats, we collectively hold our breath or turn down the volume whenever we see the president, who we respect, walk off Air Force One or walk back to a mic to answer an unscripted question. This is about age, nothing more, but also nothing that can be reversed. We are not going to win in November with this president. The dam has broken. We can put our heads in the sand and pray for a miracle in November, or we can speak the truth." That's what George Clooney has said, a longtime supporter of President Biden. Now, 81-year-old Biden has so far resisted calls to step down, including from some in his own party, saying he's firmly committed to staying in the race and urging his fellow Democrats to put the debate to rest. Another Hollywood star and Democratic fundraiser, Michael Douglas, has said he's worried about Biden's electoral chances. And in fact, he says he completely agrees with George Clooney. These comments came soon after Nancy Pelosi, the former House Speaker and one of the most high-profile Democrats, joined the growing disquiet in the party, saying time was running short for Biden to decide whether to stay in the race after his stumbling debate against Trump. Pelosi stopped short of offering her support when asked if she backed Biden's run for a second term in the White House. Nancy Pelosi replied, "It's up to the president to decide if he's going to run. We're all encouraging him to make that decision because time is running short." In recent days, a number of congressional Democrats have gone public with their fears that Biden's performance will cost him the election and hamper them in their election contests for the Senate and the House of Representatives. But so far, President Biden looks like he's not in the mood to listen to any of these critics. He is digging his heels in and says he's in it to win it.